Yes,
Okay.
yes. With you, we should interact with as much as we can, and with different people. We should not think like if we are getting, we should not talk with the beginners. We can guide others, and we can also learn something from them. Like if we guide them, we can also make mistake. Then we can judge ourselves that here we are making mistake, and we can correct ourselves also in that way.
Yeah, first you have to accept all the consequences, your situations, and which situation have you been stuck in now, right? Obviously, you are going to learn secondary language. This is not our native language, right? So
Yeah.
obviously, we will have a lots of problem, hesitation, fumbleness. We will have an unpredictable situation, unpredictable person's behavior. We will have after
Yes.
connecting with the new peoples, right? You have to
Yes.
accept all these things. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Uh, I'm great. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm also good. So we are meeting first time. So I would like to know about you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. I'm Mansi Birla. I'm a homemaker and a mother of a child. And apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel. And if I talk about my educational background, so I have done post graduation and BA. That's all about me.
Oh, that's a great, ma'am. You are doing well. Okay, let me introduce myself. So I belong to Bihar State. I'm also a teacher in primary school. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to interact with the peoples and giving me methods, idea, so the beginner can utilize that idea to improve their skills at home. So yeah, it's all about me, ma'am.
Okay. So do you also have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, of course I have.
Okay, okay. There you post English content.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay, okay. So for how long you have been running your channel?
Yeah, it's been I think 5 to 6 months I have done.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's great. So,
Yeah, ma'am.
up to which class you teach there in Bihar?
Yeah, basically, ma'am, it's up to 5 class only.
Okay, okay. Which subjects?
Yeah, English subject.
Okay, only English.
Yeah, basically, actually, I handle all subject because it's not a big deal to change, handle any lower subject, right? But
Yes.
professionally, I'm a teacher of English.
Okay, okay. So, what are your educational qualification?
Okay, I have done my graduation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
after
I
graduation,
just
yes,
after
continue.
graduation, I just took interview and I was selected in a private
O-
school. So
Okay,
I
okay.
have been teaching there.
Okay, so is it an English medium school or Hindi medium?
English medium school, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So nowadays there is a requirement. They don't hire teachers easily. They require degree of B.Ed, and you should have command on your skills on your teaching pattern or subject. You should have command on your subject. I mean, which subject you are going to teach, you should have full command on that. So you
Hmm.
have that command over English.
Yeah, ma'am. Basically, you are right. The requirement is that you have to be good in your subject.
Yes.
So that would be really well for you. Actually, I could not use this language in my class because you know very well all of them belong to village area, so it's very difficult for having interaction with this language, right? So I might often use a native language with all of them by explaining any subject, any questions in details.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just
So,
interacting with you and all just like that.
okay, okay. So there, while teaching English subject, you don't teach grammar or like English books in English language.
Yeah, of course. I teach all of them as a taken subject of their class, but not as a taken language, like
Okay,
speaking
okay,
with or
okay.
any one of them. Yeah.
Okay, you provide only subject knowledge there.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
they are all very younger students, unable to having meaning over, right, of any speaking. So it's not a necessity now, right?
Okay. So why are you here? Like, why are you using this app?
Obviously, ma'am, my real intention for helping the beginner students nowadays, because I have seen many of them have been suffered to various kinds of problem relatively of English matter, English spoken matter. So
Okay.
whatever I earned before my initial days, experience, knowledge, I just want to spread all these things to the beginner so beginner can learn something new by me and improve their skill at home.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are doing good thing, and it would be definitely helpful for the beginners. All these things, if you teach them, if you guide them. So, can you please share some, any grammar lesson or a topic related to grammar so that viewers can watch this and would take advantage from this,
Oh, of course, ma'am.
from this.
Okay. If I talk about grammar, ma'am, so how much requirement of grammar, especially in spoken field? So I tell you, ma'am, it's a very simple, simple knowledge you have to accumulate. Okay. Like you have to know the use of modal verbs. You have to know the use of have, has, would, will, right? Had, have. These are things have a requirement of knowing by the learner. Okay. And that would be enough for transforming your sentence into your uh, thoughts. Okay. So these are
Yes,
requirement only. You have a no requirement of indulging yourself in deep any grammar knowledge. Otherwise, you
yes.
start getting confusion a lot.
Modal verbs and tenses are also required because we should know which about which tense we are talking about. Like
Yeah,
we are
that's why I tell you now. Yeah,
future.
will have has. That's me already aware about tense, right? You
Yes,
know very well the use of will. In which tense I will use will, right? Have, has, had. So by knowing the proper use of modal verbs, you have already aware tenses also, right?
yes.
So this is a requirement only. This is my
So
concept.
yes, yes. So, the topic which you teach in your school, in your class. So, can you explain any topic here related to grammar?
Grammar, like just like that, I teach all of the students. Like students, just put your attention there. These are present tense, these are past tense, these are future tense, and I'm giving a structure, proper structure, and how to create sentence. These are knowledge I have been providing all of my students.
Okay, so can you also share some knowledge here? Like you can frame some sentences of present tense, structure in tense, and then
Of
past
course,
tense.
like
Yeah,
if I have to say in Hindi also, no? Then by transforming sentence. Like मैं
yes,
जाता हूँ. So I go. This is called present tense. मैं गया था. I went out. This is called past tense. अब मैं जाने वाला हूँ या मैं जाऊँगा. So I am going to go. Sorry, I am going to visit. Yeah, I will go. This is the same. It will be indicating at your future tense.
yes,
Okay. So this way
yes.
I am telling all of the students, and with satisfactions they got to know proper explanation by me.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
So,
I have one question uh, for you, ma'am.
yes,
Uh, yeah. So nowadays, ma'am, how have you been working over your spoken English nowadays?
I just want to become fluent, so I'm having conversation these days.
Hmm. Okay. And how do you learn?
I learned from my childhood. I right now I'm here just to be fluent in this language. Because I am from English medium background, so I've learned this language from my childhood. But at that time, I don't have that kind of environment so that I can speak regularly. So that's why
Oh.
now I'm using this conversation session.
Okay. And what way are you improving your spoken? This way
Yes.
or something else have you done?
No, right now I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. By interacting with the people, this way are you improving your skill, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, what things do you do more at your free time? Listening, practicing, or reading?
Listening, listening. I prefer to listen because I don't have that much time that I can read anything, as I'm a homemaker and I have to, I have a child also, so I have to take care of him also. I just am having conversation with people, and if I get time to sometime I listen some content in English language.
Okay, that's great, of course. Yeah, by listening, are you going to have better experience of transforming your sentence, right? And
Yeah.
uh, it will really reflections of your putting effort before, right? Over your skills. That would be
Mm.
really great. Okay, and what do you consider about um, watching episodes, web series in English language? What is your opinion? It will really help you or not?
Yes, it will help you, but I don't watch these because, as I told you, I don't have time. And sometimes, if I get time, then I watch conversational videos or sometimes podcasts. Earlier, I have watched, but I don't, go through these web series and all. But these will definitely work if we can listen anything, any content which we feel interested, which we can
Okay.
create, which create
Ma'am,
interest in us.
can you put your phone over the particular place? I think you are vibrating your phone,
Yes,
right?
yes, agree.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, ma'am. So, like as you ever mentioned, like you have a less time, right? Focusing over your communication skills. So I'm very curious by knowing your desire, your fascinations, like how much you're passionate for these communication skills. You really want to improve your skills becoming fluent. Am I right?
yes, yes,
Okay. So if you want to become fluent in this field, so you have to bring out time for yourself. You have to
yeah, yeah.
work over your communication skill with honest. If you're going to tell other people I'm having very less time to focusing over our communication skills, so it will never work.
Yes,
Right?
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah. So basically you are gotten 24 hour, right? And everyone are having this equal
yes,
time. It's
yes,
up to
yes,
you. How could you bring time for yourself for working over your communication skills? Because
yes,
you
yes,
want to have your desire, right,
yes,
as soon as possible.
yes.
So
And
that's
working,
why.
yes, and working on communication skill is very important.
Yeah. And here I'm already here with helping for all the beginners. So you can seek help of mine. I always helping many of the beginner students, and I also support you, assist you. Okay, as better I can for you. All of them. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Actually, I just need to polish my skill. I think if I would having conversation, so that would be okay. Because speaking comes with speaking, because content is in my mind. I just want to, I should more give more time to the speaking practice. I believe this thing.
Of
That's why,
course, it is a practical way.
yeah, that is why I'm interacting with different people nowadays.
Yeah, ma'am, you're doing well. By practicing with someone, it's a practical way of having practical knowledge, right?
Yeah, and in this way we can
As a beginner, mhm,
I was saying, in this way we can exchange our knowledge with each other.
hmm,
Every can exchange their knowledge with different person. We can we can guide others easily,
yeah,
especially to
you're
the.
right. Yeah, it's a very important by expressing yourself. What you want to
Yes,
express around the people. Describing anything, it's a really great attitude of the learner. Okay, and having fluency as soon as possible and very less time. Okay, so
yes,
how it will be possible by exposing yourself. Okay, whenever you
yes,
connect with the learner, any person, so you just expose yourself. Whatever it will be existence in your inside of you, just release out. Okay, and just translate your sentence into your feeling.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yes,
yeah,
yeah,
and you will
yeah,
never consider. You will never consider like I'm going to connect with those people who are very expert more than me. Because if you
Yes.
start considering like that, so the
Mm.
negative thoughts come into you and stopping you to not exposing yourself. Okay,
Yes,
it
yes,
will be insisting you a lot, and you will be starting hesitation from one less because of these reasons.